The RedRock TC3 HD Rocker Steps give you perhaps the best of a rock slider and a side step in one slick package. These are the perfect addition to your 2020 and newer JT Gladiator if you want some additional access to your truck's cabin with the protection and good looks of rock sliders, and they come in at a really reasonable price. Balance is important in many aspects of life, and side steps can be included in that. The TC3s strike that Goldilocks type of balance between side steps and rock rails. They've got a 3.9-inch wide step for grip and accessing the cab, but they don't have the same form factor as traditional side steps. These don't drop down nearly as much as a traditional running board or Nerf bar, but you still get that stepping surface. And these feature that cool open design too, which is going to help drain off water and debris, so you've got a good bit of traction no matter the conditions. What that means is that you get great access to the cabin or the roof area of your truck, and if you're not all that tall like I am, a little help getting into the truck is not a bad thing. But since these don't drop down, they keep your ground clearance intact, and they tuck up close enough to the rocker panels that they're going to provide you with some serious protection out on the trail. While these are not true rock sliders, the tubular bars and the boxed main beams here will give you lots of protection, so if you do manage to catch them on a rock or another obstacle, these should just slide right off without damaging the truck itself. And they look pretty cool to boot with the wide stance and the black finish. And I think they give a more aggressive look to the Gladiator that it really benefits from, so they really tick a bunch of different boxes. Living up to the HD part of their name, these things are pretty darn solid. They are made from a combination of steel plates and round mild steel, and they're fabricated as one piece. So as you see them right here in my hand is exactly how they come out of the box. Now, a single welded piece makes for a very strong step, and the steel here is finished off with the textured black powder coat to protect against rust and corrosion. Pricing comes in at about $325, and that makes these a really affordable option. And that's a great thing to see when these steps offer so many benefits. And for something that can give you all the benefits and look this good, well, I'd call that a great deal. Installation is also quite straightforward, and accordingly, we're going to give this a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and you can expect the job to take you around 2 hours to complete. Now, everything here is designed to bolt right into place using your factory mounting points, so you don't need to modify anything on your Gladiator, so it's an easy job to complete at home. And we're going to walk you through the process step by step right now, so for that, let's head on out to the shop.
Tools required for this install include a ratchet, 10 and 17 millimeter wrenches, 13 millimeter ratcheting wrench, and 10, 13, and 16 millimeter sockets. What's up, guys? Today we're installing side steps on our Gladiator, so let's get started. So the first thing I've done is laid out all of my brackets and hardware. Now, each of these brackets is going to be 2 pieces, and they're all stamped with DF, DC, or DR for driver front, center, and rear. Now, these brackets are slightly different, but they all install exactly the same way. So we're on the driver side front here. First thing we're going to do is install our pinch weld bracket. Take a 10 mil bolt with a flat washer, put that through the pinch weld, and then get another flat washer and a nut on the back. Do the same thing on the other side. And then we're gonna get our main bracket. This is going up to the threaded hole in the body. Take your 13 mil bolt with a lock washer and flat washer. Thread that in. Just gonna thread this in by hand until it bottoms out. And then we've got a bolt connecting the 2 brackets. That's gonna be your 16 millimeter bolt, a flat washer on each side, and your lock nut. And then we're just gonna get this straightened out. Tighten down our top bolt with a 13 mil socket. Then switch to a 10 millimeter socket and wrench for your pinch weld bracket. And then grab a 16 millimeter socket and 17 millimeter wrench for your connecting bolt. And then repeat that same process for your other 2 brackets on this side and the 3 on the other. So now I've got my side step here, as well as my bolts. We've got 2 combo bolts going into each bracket. We've got riv nuts in the back of our side step that we're going to be threading into. Now our side step has an L or an R, left for driver and the R for the passenger side. So we're going to lift this up onto our brackets and thread in our bolts. So now we're going to take our 2 combo bolts and thread them into our side step. And then take a 13mm ratcheting wrench, tighten those down. Now do the same thing on your other two brackets and repeat on the other side. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the RedRock TC3 HD Rocker Steps in textured black for your 2020 and newer Jeep Gladiator JT. Thank you for watching, and for all things Gladiator, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.